Does anybody recognise this place in the painting behind me? So it's Tobermory on the Isle of Mull, of course. I happen to know it was painted in the mid to late 1960s, and the reason is I remember this wheelbarrow being there. And this little boat, me and my friend used to use a couple of old planks and row it out into the middle of Tobermory Bay. Now the thing is, we left here in 1972, over 50 years ago when I was 11, and I always swore I'd go back. This trip, we're going back. So Oban, gateway to the Isles, heading for the Isles, are we not?
Yes.
So we've got a pretty nice spot in the campsite, didn't we?
Oh, it's lovely.
Overlooking the sea and all that. And yesterday afternoon we ended up in the Craigmuir Inn, didn't we?
Yeah, lovely afternoon.
It was great, wasn't it? It's original, isn't it? It's not like, I mean, I don't know, 1800s.
Yeah.
But it's not like a theme pub, you know? It's all as it was.
Yeah.
Really fantastic place. Good food as well.
Yeah.
Craigmuir Inn, well worth a look. But now it's the bus to Tobermory, isn't it?
Yep.
Finally. So we didn't do too well the last couple of days, did we? Because we're on the Craigmuir campsite and it's brilliant, isn't it?
It's a nice wee campsite.
Yeah, not even, it's easy walking distance from the ferry, never mind driving distance. Lovely views, got a fantastic little place. But the Craigmuir Inn is just across the road.
Bit too tempting.
Yeah, we got off the ferry, thought we'll go there for a beer, and we got chatting to somebody off the campsite and a couple of the locals, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the afternoon just disappeared.
Yes.
And then yesterday we got the bus in. One of the good things about Craigmuir is the buses run quite regularly. We got the bus in, but because the buses are geared towards the ferries and the ferries were disrupted, there was less buses running, so we didn't have a lot of time. So we went to the Mission Chatel for a meal, which was great, wasn't it?
Yep.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, we spent the whole
That was the end of that day.
the whole 2.5 hours we had in there talking to somebody, because I could talk to people who lived in the island most of their lives and were there when I was a kid, you know. That was really good, wasn't it?
Yes.
Remembering things and people as you do. But anyway, the old house that we lived in overlooks the Rockfield Burn and the Rockfield Bridge, yeah?
Yep.
And it's at the top of the Ace Brae, so whenever my mother would send us for messages down to Tobermory, we would go down the Ace Brae. But when it was just me and my pal and that, sometimes my brother, we would run the pipe. So the pipe runs all the way down from Rockfield down to the town. And then we're just walking to the old school, aren't we?
Yes.
Along the way, we'd have done it as a school kid. It's got to be one of the most scenic walks any school kid could go, overlooking Tobermory Bay.
Yeah.
So the old school must have about one of the best views in the world for school children, doesn't it? And I do remember once or twice the younger teachers took us out into the front playground here to throw a beanbag about. And it was just stunning what you could see from here. One thing I would say about the school, I think it was a good school.
Yeah.
You know, very into arithmetic and reading and writing as everybody was then. I think you'll notice it's right next to the church and it's built in the same vein.
Yes.
I think the religious education was a bit fierce at times from what I remember. But otherwise it was pretty good, you know. And now it's an arts centre type thing, isn't it?
Yes.
We just went in and had a lovely little cup of tea there.
Yep, and a wee cake.
Yeah, old china cups, you know. Looks like the place you could just come and hang out for a while.
Yeah, and I don't think they would chuck you out.
I don't think they would chuck you out. There's little alcoves and places you could go and read a book and things like that. Looks really good, doesn't it? But strange to be having a cup of tea in what was your old school.
Exactly.
You know.
It's probably one of your classrooms.
Old playground round the back, pretty much the same. Not much changed.
Yep.
So we lived up the top road, so we'd go by Bridalbin Street to get home. But the kids that live in the town, in Tobermory itself, this is the way they'd have walked down. It's just so scenic.
Yeah.
We didn't even realise it because you lived here, you know. But incidentally, we did get sent to that Sunday school for a little while.
Yeah.
But my younger brother David decked somebody for getting a bit lippy when we were 5 or 6 years old, so that was the end of Sunday school. This was and still is the ironmonger's where we used to buy our fishing lines. for fishing off the pier. And I do remember this beach being absolutely silver with the amount of sprats that had beached there, chased onto the beach by mackerel, I guess. And this is the pier we used to fish off, just little hand lines, catching little cuddies we used to call them. Well, great fun there. But one of my fondest memories is of a night in the Aris Hall there, which is actually the town hall. They'd filmed When Eight Bells Toll, the Alistair MacLean film, in the bay there. Anthony Hopkins was in it, in the bay and at Duke Castle. And the same team who filmed When Eight Bells Toll had also filmed Where Eagles Dare. And as a thank you to the community, they showed it on there, in there on a temporary screen. It was such a big thing in this island. To be able to watch a movie, you know, it was incredible. Yeah, what a memories in Tobermory, yeah. That was a good wee visit, wasn't it?
It was, I enjoyed it.
Highlights.
Craig Muir.
Craig Muir in, and the Missionish.
Craig Muir in the Missionish, definitely.
Feeling a bit rough today, aren't we? Because we spent the afternoon in the Craig Muir.
Again.
Oh, it was great. We got real good chats with, locals and visitors alike. It was really good,
It was really
wasn't
good, yeah.
Yeah. Good conversation, good crack, And the Missionish, we got sat right in front of that fire.
Yeah.
And one of the things is the food and the ale is fairly priced. Nobody's getting ripped off.
No.
Which surprised me.
Yeah.
It really did. So that's us, isn't it? I don't know how that'll turn out because it was a bit windy on the day we actually got out with the camera. We got a full day. So all that remains is to say hi to Cleo and Charlie and Joey, and we hope everybody's a great week or a great whatever it is. We'll make something again soon, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the van's got to go in for both a habitation check and a service, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, in the next wee while, so we'll need to get that done. But we'll do something. So anyway, take care. Bye.